Guess what, everybody? We've got new products available on Redbubble. So I'm going to show you two methods on how you can add those in to your existing storefront. So the first example, I'm just going to pick off of my little test store here, my cement stencil. I'm going to go over here to the right and I'm going to click on the little gear button and then I'm going to click edit. And that's going to pop up my design now as if I was just uploading it for the first time. So here's my design at the top, here's my title and my tags. And as I scroll on down, I can see they're all enabled. I can see the green. And as I continue to scroll, whoops, I'm a little bit out to lunch here because I don't have desk mats enabled and I don't have mouse pads enabled. And as I scroll on down, I can see as well dog mats, cat mats, and pet blankets are not enabled as well. So I'm going to click edit on the dog mats and we can see here, I don't actually have an image for the dog mats, or do I? See, what I did is I've actually got a white text, and the white text is actually a PNG file, and my background color I made black. So I'm just going to move this back down to black, and now we can see as I scroll down, suddenly now they show up. So if you see white, you may just have white text on a white background. You don't have to re-upload the design. So now I'm going to go into each individual one, and I'm going to move it down, scale it horizontally, vertically, and I'll click apply changes. And now I can see the desk mat looks good. The mouse pad as well. I'll move this down just a tiny bit, center vertically, center horizontally, and click apply changes. So it's not a ton of work to get these done, but we've got new products as well. We've got dog mats, cat mats, pet blankets. You just want to make sure you go into each one and you make them the right size. Now, if you can't seem to get it the right size, another option is to make it tiny and then choose a pattern and then choose offset grid. So sometimes that looks good on something that's not a straight rectangle or a straight circle. So for these dog mats and cat mats, I'm going to make these smaller, choose a pattern. I like offset grid personally. And then there we go. Doggy and kitty now have a great looking thing. Pet bandanas as well, I really like doing tiles on, because they're going to be tied into a bow often, or like around an animal's neck. So if you've got one picture, it can be really hard to have that show up when it's like, around a cat or a dog's neck, right? Okay, so we scroll on down. Everything here looks good. I make sure everything is on. Oh, duffel bag, look out. I absolutely hate the duffel bag template. And so I just make this tiny, and then I just choose a pattern and I just do the offset grid. I know what this means is that sometimes it's upside down on the back of it. And it's like, you know what, duffel bags aren't selling so much that it's going to be worth my time. Fitted mask is an interesting one too, because you could make it tiled if you wanted to as well. I'll now click I have the rights. I'll click save work, and now it's going to update. And we can see here now it says it's updated. Okay, I'm going to go to add another design at the top, and I'm going to show a new way to do this. So I'm going to click on my little Watercooler logo at the top, and I'm going to go to Manage Portfolio. So when I go down here now to Manage Portfolio, you can actually right at the top quickly configure new products. And so what you can do is just select a couple designs. So I'm going to select this one. Actually, I'll just select the two here, the Zen Watercooler with the cats. And then I'm going to say available on, and then I'll scroll on down and I'll select cat mat, for example, and I'll click enable. Only those two now come up. And I can now edit the design. So I could just click enabled if I'm happy with the way that looks. I'm not, so I'm going to click edit, and I can now go to this first one. I can make sure that the background is set to whatever color I want, and I can make these smaller or larger as needed, horizontally, vertically, and save. I'm not a huge fan of this method just because you can't see all the other products that it's related to, so I don't know if the background is correct or anything like that. However, if you've just got onesies or twosies here that you're trying to update, then sometimes this will be an easy way to do it. And we can see now these two are now enabled. So those are two ways that you can update your portfolio. One is kind of quick and the other one takes more time. I personally prefer going in and editing each one because it's a good opportunity for me, just like getting a tune-up on a car. I can go through and double check, are all of my products enabled? And then I can go, whoops, nope. Enable these ones, go in and edit them, and make sure that you're not reducing the chance of making a sale because you don't have all your products enabled. Cat mats, dog mats, Redbubble, give them credit, they're always adding new designs. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks a lot for watching. Here's another video on how you can supercharge your Redbubble experience. Let's get working on those dog and cat mats. Let's hear it for the pets. Thanks everybody, bye for now.